Yeah, right. You know when I bought these alcohol-free today, so it came up asking about the Challenge 25 and stuff. Why'd you have to get ID'd? Not ID'd, but do you know what I mean? Why do they come and check you in for alcohol-free stuff?
Because some of them have traces of alcohol still in them. They're not fully alcohol-free. Some of them have 0.5% alcohol.
And also, it'll be how the supermarkets code their stock. So the alcohol-free stuff will come in under a code of alcohol. Yeah. So now, do you want one? Just some fizzy goodies, mate. Try some of them, same ones.
Tangfastics. Haribo Tangfastics. Put them in the freezer.
I love a Haribo Tangfastic.
On TikTok, you can buy loads of freeze-dried goodies, like freeze-dried refreshers and stuff like that. It looks nice, mate.
What is it? Yeah, they're a massive thing at the minute, the freeze-dried stuff. What's the deal with it all?
So if you put Haribo Tangfastics in the freezer, they'll last you longer.
What, because they're just hard-boiled sweets then?
Yeah. So they're not like normal jellies. They just go really hard and you can't chew them properly, so they last you longer.
Yeah, there's no magic trick. It's just they're frozen, so they're harder to eat.
They fucking last you longer.
Jesus Christ.
I put chocolate in the freezer as well.
I put chocolate in the freezer. Do you prefer your chocolate refrigerated or cupboard temperature?
Room temperature.
No,
where it's melting.
Refrigerated and then leave it at room temperature for a little bit, so it's a nice...
So you like yours room temperature then, yeah?
No, I don't. I like it in the fridge, but then leave it out for about 5 minutes before I eat it.
I don't. I like Cadbury's caramel in a fridge for like a week.
So it breaks your teeth?
Yeah.
So I like it borderline melting. Which is about to melt.
No, because then you get it all over your fingers.
Your mouth does that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to bite into it like them when you're saying, and you shouldn't be biting into hard chocolate.
Have you ever had anyone melt in your mouth? Literally, how much money would it take for someone to put their willy in your mouth?
How much you got?
I'm not off. This is not a service I'm providing.
Is that what you get when you come in here these days?
Yeah. This is the dodgy side of Scunthorpe. This. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. So if I said to you, you never had to see the person again, but they didn't finish in your mouth or anything, but you had to put it in your mouth for at least 10 seconds.
So basically, you're asking him how much would it take him to do a glory hole?
Yeah, and so if I said to you, I'll give you 10 grand, would you do it?
No.
20 grand.
No.
£50,000.
Possibly.
Quality.
The way you was adding it up, you even 5 grand, you wouldn't know the difference.
You know, brilliant, mate.
Talking about glory holes, did you hear that story about that?
This is the best segue ever.
Yeah, that story about that Amsterdam trip.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Did you hear this one?
No.
Horrendous. Fucking brilliant. So, the story was, it was a stag and a hen do that both went to Amsterdam.
Right.
And this, I think it was like it wasn't the bride, was it? I don't know who it was. It was someone from the hen party. They went into one of those places, where there's a glory hole. So this cock just came through this glory hole, and naturally, she's obviously had loads of alcohol. She thought, I'm just gonna have a go on that. So she started having a go on the cock.
And was it the groom?
And wait for it. And then there's an option to press a button so you can see who's on the other side.
Yeah.
So she did that, and it was a dad.
Hey, dad.
Because he was on
Her own dad.
Yeah, because he was on the stag. Imagine that conversation, like ringing up your wife and going, "There's been an issue."
Yeah, you just won't mention it again. That's that thing in it where whatever happens in wherever stays in whatever. That.
I'm gonna be honest. That with my dad has only ever happened 4 times.
All in Amsterdam.
Yeah. All on the same night.
Yeah.
I'll never make that mistake a 5th time.
Never.
Not falling for that one again, Dad.
No, never.
I've got a lads only once with about 20 kids, and I always remember a guy waking up in the morning and someone had put a teaspoon up his ass, spoon first.
Fuck.
And he was fuming all day, mate.
Oh, I can imagine.
As you would be.
Yeah.
As you would be. And so, there was a rumour flying around that when he first woke up, that when he found it in his bum, he cried. I think that was a vicious rumour. I think his day was bad enough without needing vicious rumours, don't you?
You got a spoon up his ass, you fucking cry about it.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back to Series 3, Episode 9. We are here,
got to
or
think
as
about it then,
Bullis
didn't you?
likes to say, we are back. We are back.
We are back.
We are back. And this one is a general sports episode, so we're going to talk about loads of stuff going on across the sporting world, not just football.
So we're gonna talk about
gonna
loads of
talk
sp-
about
loads
lots
of
of
sport.
stuff as well. First one I want to kick off is one a little bit close to home, though, boys, which is Live Golf's coming up. And we are officially this time, not just talking about it like you do when you put in a group, oh, should we go on a lads' holiday? It never happens. This is officially happening. And to make things even more rare, Christian's coming along.
Fucking hell.
He's there for the ride.
Look how happy these
to
two are
make, it
about
even,
it.
to make it even more rare, he's paid for his ticket.
I haven't.
He hadn't. Yeah.
You have.
He hadn't.
For your ticket?
I have really.
I know you have because it's in my fucking bank.
You had to double check though. Didn't you?
You're thinking, fucked about
Thinking,
some
fuck
money.
it.
Because it's in my fucking bank. I saw you put it in.
No, I'm excited to go, lads.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds as long. I hope the weather's good because you had extraordinary weather last time.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
really good weather.
So I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Should be good. And we're gonna have a bit of a play over out there, aren't we? Not with each other. Cook's sake. We're gonna have a round that way. You're trying to find us. Trying to find us. What's funny about that?
We're going to have a reach around.
Well, that wasn't on the agenda. How much?
Sorry, carry on.
I'm not going anymore. I don't want to go.
You with a little spoon.
I don't
I
want
mean,
to
that's
go.
a 5-bedroom gaff that we stayed in. It's gonna stay far, far away from you.
Yeah, so for some reason, there's 3 of us for 2 nights, and Bullis has booked a 5-bedroom Airbnb. So I don't know what his plans are. What are his
It
plans?
was the cheapest place.
Just in case any of the live golfers want to come back for a...
Yeah, in case Bryson or Brooks want to, struggling.
need
for-
somewhere to stay.
struggle- in case they need a place to put the balls. Yeah. Put them in Christian's mouth for 50 grand.
Fucking hell, if it's from them, I want more than 50 grand.
Yeah, no. Fucking hell.
I
60.
want the whole purse.
55.5 grand I'd want off them millionaires.
I'd want how many minutes from the week. No, but yeah, so we've got that house, and it's, to be fair, from Airbnb point of view, it's the cheapest place. So I just thought, look, it's 25 minutes away from JCB, nice little drive in. There'll be a car park there like there was at Centurion, which was decent. So it's found
Are
a
you a fucking tourist guide or what? There's going to be there's car parking. There'll be shrubbery all down the right hand side as you drive in. If
Well,
you
the
take your second right. Okay, no.
What time's tee off for the
2
first?
o'clock.
So fucking hell, they're like an itinerary 2 for 2 o'clock.
So we'll get on JCB for about 9, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be loud on
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And then have a round, and then we'll be done before the...
Genuine question that I want to ask you though is: Have you ever seen live professional golfers before? Have you ever seen them play golf? Have you ever seen a live shot in real life?
Does it count about you two?
Well, obviously not me. I mean,
No, all right.
I'm
Then
being-
no, I haven't. No, sorry.
You'll find that very weird.
Why?
yeah.
You'll just find the whole first few shots that you watch. You'll just find it like you'll be like, fucking hell. Like you don't realise, do you?
What? Just how good they are?
Yeah,
or?
just it's not what you watch. It's not, believe it or not, it's not what you watch when we're wandering around Mexico. Like it's unbelievable.
We look like we're trying to smash the lacquer off the ball, and they're just swinging it nice and easy, and it's going miles.
The ball flights are what weird. I think I've
Yeah.
said this on previous pods. The ball flights are so low and piercing, and just how far it goes. Like if we jump on a tee that's it there where it's driver off the tee.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
interested to see what JCB looks like around, like when you see it on a video. And one of them's, I think is it 17 that par 3? What goes
Yeah,
down?
250 yarder.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they set up for the crowd to be there and stuff like that. That'd be interesting.
They're
But-
not going to let you on the green. The green's an
No,
island
I
green,
know.
in it. So where are we all going to stand?
Well, yeah, you're either at the top near the tee box or you're down near the bridge and stuff. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Should be a good event. And
Obviously, you didn't go to JCB last time, but is it quite open to walk around then? Can you just
Yeah.
literally walk
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you want?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they've got like certain place where you can't walk. So there's like the strings down the sides of
Yeah.
each holes and stuff. But literally, some of the greens, we literally sat on the fringe of the green.
Oh, wow.
So you couldn't get any closer. Could you?
So if you wanted to do a reach around, you could.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got that event coming up, which is great. I'll be honest though, in typical fashion, other than Live London that we go to, I couldn't give a fuck about the rest of Live. Like what's going on
No,
in Live?
fuck
Who's
knows.
winning?
No
who's losing? How many tournaments has there been?
No idea.
Like no one cares. It's just an opportunity to see the world's best players
And do you know what as well?
in the UK.
Tickets were dirt cheap.
I know. 3
Yeah.
days for £100 each.
Less than that.
Less than that.
That's what's wild, right? Because if you, the only other chance you're going to get to see that many world class golfers in the UK is by getting tickets to the Open, and the Open is about £300 a day for a ticket.
Yeah.
And we've got 3 days with these guys for £90 each.
Yeah,
Like
mental.
it's
The price
great
wise,
value.
it was a no-brainer.
I would
Yeah.
be tempted to do the way we did live last year, where we bimbled around for the first day, then bimbled around the second half for the second day, and then sat in the grandstand for the third day. I'd be tempted to do the same thing.
It worked out well.
And just have a sit down on a couple of holes for a bit during the day. But the last day, sit on the 18th green, and you just, if you can get on it, we were laughing, weren't we? Didn't have to move. That guy did have a heart attack, though, didn't he? Was it a heart attack or
No, I
did he
think he
faint?
fainted
Oh,
because
did
of
he
heat stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But yeah, so first day you sort of get round the front nine and watch the front nine. Second day you watch the front nine, or you follow a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you get like a marquee group,
Yeah.
like follow him. And second day, just fucking pitch up somewhere, mate. Obviously get the non-alcoholic Guinnesses in.
Yeah.
You going full kit wanker, yeah? You have
I'll go full live wanker.
full live wanker, yeah?
Full live
The
hat.
hat prices have gone up.
Have they? I've got,
Yeah,
I've got
because
one.
you got
quid.
one, didn't you?
Got one, yeah.
50 quid a hat now.
Is it?
Yeah,
much
it's
do you pay?
ridiculous.
35.
Yeah. Okay, I won't be buying any merch.
Cost of living, mate.
No,
Cost
I
of
mean,
living.
to be fair, I didn't. But yeah, we're looking at getting a round in on the Saturday morning as well. So
Where?
I don't know.
Don't know yet.
No, there's some nice.
Well, it's well planned.
What plan have you done?
Hey, look, guys, you're lucky I'm there. So,
I feel
you're,
lucky.
Look, you're unlucky.
I felt really lucky when he said, "Yeah, I'll go this year."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my overwhelming feeling that was.
Do you want to sort out the round?
no?
No.
No.
That's your job, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, come on.
You're the logistics.
I'll sort the tickets.
You're,
I'll sort
you're the
accommodation.
logistics. I'm the brains, and he's the face. Like that's just who we
The
are.
face.
Yeah.
Face for radio.
The comedy face.
He's the face for Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I
we're-
like it.
We're looking at doing a round on the Saturday before we go play Live. Before we go to Live, sorry, on the Saturday afternoon.
Are we even live? Are we playing live?
Yeah, we'll beat Anthony
You
Kim.
didn't tell me that.
We'll beat Anthony Kim.
hell.
But speaking of golf, we've got some challenges that have been mentioned. So, you two in a match play needs to happen.
A handicap, though.
Soon. No, you don't need a handicap for a match play.
Yeah, he does.
Fucking do.
All right,
No offense.
all right. Have a handicap for a match play. That's fine. What are you playing off?
105.
It's not your average stroke play round. What's your handicap?
If you?
Handicap's 27.
I mean, you can have 27 because
Why wouldn't you say 30, man? Fucking why?
Because I'm not a liar, mate.
right.
So you're telling me you go around in 99?
Well, my handicap's 27.
Right,
So
so
as you
how
wish.
it works with me
Okay.
is then, so for the 9 hardest holes on the course, you'll get 2 shots, and for the 9 easiest holes on the course, you'll get a shot. Because it's 27.
I'll go 35 then.
36, you mean?
36.
Okay, now. Would you try and do 18 times 2 then, mate?
No, I just a higher number. I won't even be
So-
that smart about it.
So you're going off 27,
Oh yeah.
right?
What,
okay.
so we're playing net match play rather than gross match play?
net match play.
Okay, because I think I'm off like 13 at the minute. 12 maybe.
You off scratch?
No.
So
Right, I'm not playing scratch match play on my own, and you're just playing around with 35 handicap match play.
Why? That's a good challenge for you. Do you think you still beat me?
No, because I'd have to beat you by 2 shots on every hole.
Yeah?
Actually.
Challenge.
No, it won't. I'd have to beat you by 27 shots, which I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Challenge. Let's go for it.
that's another challenge coming up.
That's solid, that. But
Yeah.
I'm tempted
But it's doable.
to go scratch match play, fucking handicap match play. So, like, triple handicap on me.
that's where it gets interesting because
That's one step away from me playing with my arm chopped off. Innit?
You can play on one leg.
Yeah.
So that challenge has been laid down. So we've got a match play, handicap match play coming up between you two.
I haven't
But
played golf in ages.
we've also last time played was Elsham a few weeks back.
I've played once in like 3 months.
So we've also had another challenge from an avid viewer challenging you.
I'm absolutely up for this one. Definitely.
No, we challenged the avid listener.
Yeah, and they've got back. They've responded to say
Let's do it.
we'll have a bit of that.
Yeah.
Have a bit of that.
So
yeah.
we can get it on. Get it on the
Yeah,
So
pod.
do you want to explain how that,
It's
how
one of
that
your
came
mates,
to
isn't
be? So
One of my mates is at a very he's obviously watched your two's recorded match play, which obviously is now out there in the public domain. I'll be
some
honest,
good
I watched
viewership, by the way.
a good 6-7 minutes of that, and I think you both went. I think you both started triple bogey, double bogey, and then I fucking turned it off.
I ain't even watched it.
Do you know what it was? Do you know what it was for me? Right?
Here we go.
No. Right. Granted, I didn't play very well, and the course was in decent condition, but it was all right. It was trying to do the camera work where you're basically doing double the amount of work instead of having someone there. Instead of doing a scramble, you're doing a match play.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard because you're trying to. If I'm one side of the fairway and Christian's the other side of the fairway, we're going across to one ball, then across to the other ball, and you just get out of sync.
You should never film fucking
It was a ball leg.
that type of style
Unless
of match.
it's three, yeah.
You've got to play from the same spot.
Yeah.
You've got to play scramble if you're filming as a two. So I'm surprised you picked that format, but look, it's out there, mate, and you've had a decent amount of views watching that.
Yeah. My victory.
And what that match play has done is that has give my friend who really he plays golf once a year, which is when we all go down up the north coast to play the coastal championships, and that's all when he really plays. But he's watched that. And Christian, it's give him a lot of confidence that a guy who plays once a year can beat you. So
I mean, I only play twice a year, so
you do your fuck. Now, I mean, to be fair,
Didn't you hit 92?
I have once.
Jesus Christ.
We won't go there. We won't go there again. Look,
there.
I'm up for the challenge because I think it'd be good to get some footage on it and then get him on the pod to we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
A bit of debrief.
Yeah. He's a Newcastle fan.
Is he?
He is a Newcastle fan. Yeah.
Does he come with his shirt off then?
Well, apparently, yeah.
'Cause that's
He's from
what all
Newcastle.
Newcastle fans are.
He's not from Newcastle.
All right. Oh, that changes it all. then,
Yeah,
if he's not
yeah,
actually
yeah.
Geordie.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to move on. But stay on golf for 1 second. I just want to say 2 words. Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Freak of nature.
Yeah.
What do you make of him in the last... We said about 6 months ago, looking at his stats from tee to green, if he can figure out how to putt, he will be deadly. And that's exactly what's happened.
It's all about the beard. As soon as he's got a beard, he knows how to play golf better.
Do you know what I think
Honestly,
about?
what a player.
Do you know what I think about Scotty Scheffler? He's boring.
Yeah,
He's a boring bastard.
He is not.
Yeah.
He might not be boring. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Whatever. He's a very, very, very good golfer. Best in the world by far, without question. But he is boring to watch.
Oh yeah.
He is so boring in the fact that he's basically the Man City of golf.
He lacks a lot of personality in terms of the sport.
I mean, but then I think a lot of golfers, unless you are on live, on the PGA Tour, you aren't allowed to have a personality. They're so bland and they're so boring that you think, apart from maybe the odd one, Max Homer, probably not.
I know what you mean. There's just some... Do I need this?
I think so,
I'll use this.
I think that's what a podcast is, mate.
Yeah, I'll use this.
Yeah.
Well, you're happy to fucking post episodes without any mic, so just think, well, fuck this, I'll lob it out
Well,
the
you could still
window.
fucking hear it.
You couldn't, though.
You could.
Right, bit of feedback. Well, another one of my mates went, "Hey, mate, you haven't posted content for a while, but I saw the one you put on the other day, and I don't know if it's my phone, mate, but there was something going on with the audio, mate. What was going on?" It's like, I'll tell you what was going on. Bullis was what's going on.
It never even made it to Spotify, that one, did it?
No, I
We
couldn't. You can't.
Oh,
it
wait a
out.
minute. Don't you fucking say, "Oh, Mister, I'll edit one as well." No, well, I'll leave it until I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I looked at yours and I thought, fucking ain't doing that.
Yeah, because you didn't fucking have a go. Anyway, enough of that shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, well, listen to your fucking edit. That's fucking enough of this shit. I turned it off.
Do you know what you sounded like then? You sound like that guy off fucking Clarkson's Final
Yeah.
Cut.
New season out the way. We've been watching
first
season
3
3.
episodes.
Yeah, the second 4 have been released yesterday.
Oh,
I've
amazing.
got one more left.
Have you watched 7?
Yeah.
Nice, mate. I'm on
I'm
6.
on the second lot that's just come out.
Binged it.
Yeah, mate. It's very good, mate. It's very
easy
good.
watching.
It's obviously, it's all kind of made up, not made up, but made to be dramatic.
Staged.
But it's still fucking ace. It's like Top Gear. Top Gear was always the same as well, wasn't
massively
it?
staged. But the mad thing is, I was reading that Clarkson's farm actually makes massive losses, but Amazon pay him that much to film
That it's not a loss.
His farm makes money, but purely off Amazon's pays.
Yeah. So Scotty
Fair play.
Scheffler then.
So yeah, I just wanted to say on Scotty Scheffler,
The American Hound.
both me and you, the last time we filmed a set of pods, both me and you predicted that he would win the Masters. He went on to win the Masters quite comfortably. I think he's won 4 out of his last 5 starts. He's also at the level now where he's taking the week off before a major championship. So he isn't playing at Quail Hollow this weekend because it's the PGA Championship next weekend. It's the next major, starts next Friday, and he'll probably go into that as heavy favourite.
So by the time this drops, he's won another major.
He's probably won another major.
Yeah.
He's so accurate, and now he's starting to put from 8 to 12 feet, mate. Like dangerous
His
man.
swing's a bit weird though, isn't it?
The way his
He's
feet,
got
you
that
mean?
his feet. He's got that
Yeah.
weird pivot, hasn't he? Now that's new, isn't it?
No,
He's not always been. Like
he's
that.
always come off the ground on his drives.
has he?
I don't think it's as exaggerated as it is now.
Yeah, I
but
was
it
gonna
is-
say. I never noticed it
Yeah.
before, but I've noticed it now. And
People are
it's
amazed
wild.
that he can maintain his balance when he's fully off the ground.
Yeah.
But that's when you look at what Bubba Watson's swing was like in his peak. He was exactly the same, but you just find a way, don't you? Everyone,
Because at the end of the day, it's whatever works for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
of
if
course
that
it
gets your distance and gets your accuracy, then
yeah.
fair play. I might try it.
But if he continues to put, even at the, I mean, he's still, don't get me wrong, he's still only like an average putter on tour because the rest of his game is so amazing.
Yeah.
He's winning every tournament. Also, for the females in the audience, shout out to Nelly Corder on the
Yeah.
women's PGA Tour.
She won 5
Who's
in a
won,
row.
who's won 5 tournaments on
Yeah.
the bounce.
Fucking hell.
Never been done before. That's unbelievable form. So
Very
yeah,
good golfer as well, Nelly Court. There's some great golfers in the women's game, and women.
I love women's golf, mate.
Avid fan.
Absolutely avid fan.
He's up at 3 in the morning watching it.
Do you think they could ever merge the two?
No,
Because you've got obviously different tees, haven't you? Like you could do different tees. Like
They do that. A couple of times a year at certain European tour events, the women and the men play together, women off the reds,
Yeah.
men off the blacks.
they've done recently in America. They've done a mixed competition. A male partners up with a female golfer to obviously see who wins, but I don't know if they play off the same tees.
They don't.
I was
But do you
gonna
know
say,
what?
Surely they can't.
Golf is one of the only sports where you could table this as probably as a conversation, where it's a straight out and out, you compete against each other from the same tees.
yeah,
Women have been massively disadvantaged because of the whole testosterone thing. But there are some women that are very long off the tee.
Oh, they bomb it.
Like they're
Yeah.
averaging like 270, 275. Well, your worst players on tour are driving at 275. The problem you'd have, mate, on the PGA Tour is a woman would be taking a 3-iron into a green that a man would be taking a 9-iron or a wedge.
Well, I saw.
wild.
I know you're not massively into it anymore, but I had it on this morning. Rick Shields' video with he played a mixed scramble. He was with Iona Stephen and guy, and that guy was with another female golfer, and the women were taking like 5 hybrids where they were taking 8 irons.
yeah.
And they're not long. But when you talk, if you partnered, I don't know, Nelly Corder with Scotty Scheffler, she'd be taking a 6-iron, he'd be taking a wedge.
And the problem in there thinks, well, the professional golfer, so she'll be absolutely fine with a 6. She would be fine with a 6. But when you're hitting a 6 into a PGA Tour green that's just built like a rock, you're not stopping it.
No.
Whereas they're stopping wedges on a dime.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be fair, but I think it's one of only a few sports where that conversation
it would be
they
quite
would be
good.
all
Like
right.
the Ryder Cup, if you had a bit of a mixed in there,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have been a team game and team sport.
I think it'd be interesting to play a female major at Augusta.
Another great shout. Why
to-
don't they do
to-
that? Why
to
don't
see
they have
how-
a ladies' masters tournament?
To see how they do, to see how they get around Augusta. Set up like the men's course and see what it's like, and I'd be interested to see how it goes.
And all the only other sports where you can really have that conversation where women should directly compete with the men is what I would call pub sports, like snooker, pool, darts, where testosterone is less of a factor.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is them type of sports. Any sport that needs like high levels of like, I don't know.
You wouldn't put England Rugby Union male against England Rugby Union female.
I mean, that would no, that'd be
you
the
wouldn't do
worst
it.
example of
Yeah,
all.
no, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't do it.
No.
But because, like you said, there's that testosterone, there's the size, there's the power, there's the speed, there's all that kind of stuff. And that's not to take away from the women's ability. It's to take away. It's to say it's completely different. It just wouldn't happen.
It's a different sport.
Yeah.
Just because they both pick up a golf club, it's a completely different
Yeah.
sport. I'll give you an example. So John McEnroe got absolutely slated in the American media for saying that Serena Williams, the greatest women's tennis player of all time, wouldn't be in the men's top 500 if she played on the men's tour, right? And he got absolutely slated for it, right? She then went on a chat show and they went, have you heard what John McEnroe said? And she was like, yeah, he's absolutely right. She was like, if I played Andy Murray, he would beat me 6-love, 6-love, 6-love. She was like, because it's a different sport. Just because they're both tennis, it's a different world.
Yeah.
So I think that's the case for everything, but other than the pub sports.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So,
But I think
yeah.
it'd be nice to start seeing that in certain spots.
Oh, mate, there's some days where I'd extreme examples like that. Like, I'd love to see Yannick Bolasie versus Arsenal ladies on his own.
On his own.
Yannick Bolasie retired 15 years ago.
Yeah. But that famous clip
Yeah.
of him taking on like 8 Crystal Palace women
Yeah.
on his own just
Mental,
shows
innit?
the level.
What would work though, is, to an extent, would be female wrestlers against male wrestlers. That would work. That's been done before.
Yeah, but that's not real.
I know it's not real, but it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
great segue.
That's like female actors and male actors being in the same movie.
Talking of
I mean,
wrestling,
I'm pretty sure it's not, but
Talking of wrestling,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that
think
was a- that was
I
a
don't think
segue.
we've spoke about wrestling. I think when we filmed the last set of pods, it was just post WrestleMania.
pre.
So was it just pre WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd happen.
So boys, Bullis, I'm thinking you've done
No,
a bit
let
of
Christian,
research
let
on
Christian
this.
take this one. Christian,
Talk us
tell
through a
about
bit of
Mania.
wrestling.
So I actually looked at some of this, and what I didn't expect to see was Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes having a bit of a to do, and it looks like he's been touted as a contender for the undisputed championship. I'm going to assume they won't allow him to win it.
Oh, it won't go over.
No, he won't win.
I don't think they'll let him go over, will they?
No, it can't. I would imagine Cody will keep it for a little bit longer, but I was interested to get your views on it, Bull, to see what.
I've got a view on this, but you go first.
No, I'll let you're taking it.
So the vibe that I've been getting, because after WrestleMania, I only watch clips on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. The vibes I've been getting is people are massively missing Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Because obviously Roman Reigns is now taking a break after WrestleMania. And Cody is doing like press conferences and going out to the ring and stuff to do promos and stuff. And people are chanting for Roman Reigns. So people are concerned now that Cody Rhodes, now he's finally done the 2-year story and actually got the title, is that he's one of these people who, when he's got the title, he can't carry the company.
It needs to be a heel.
He can't carry the company as a babyface with the title. Like, people are turning off from him by chanting, "We want Roman back" and all this lot. So, who do you give him? You give him the person who's got the biggest cult following outside of wrestling, which is Logan Paul. It's to get the numbers up.
The thing is, so before I come to that, let me talk about like WrestleMania first. WrestleMania was massive spectacle. Some great matches on there. The match with Roman and Cody on night 2 with all the John Cena and Undertaker and all that kind of stuff was great. I really enjoyed it. I know some people didn't, but then they went into Backlash in France, the first event in France, which the crowd was fucking nuts. Never had anything like it at all. It was so loud, to the point where people in the crowd were getting warnings on the phone and on the watch to say that it was too noisy, which is just fucking mental. But the thing with Cody Rhodes is, he's completed his story, he's done it, and people are switching off. But people are switching off because he's got no compelling story. So like you say, how do you get eyeballs on him? You put him with Logan Paul, which makes sense. Logan Paul, people love to hate
He
him.
engages as casual.
He engages a casual audience. He's very, very good.
I'd be. That's the weird thing. Like, if you said he was in a title fight, I'd be like, oh, I want to watch. I want to switch on with that one.
The problem,
That's the prime example of
Yeah.
a casual fan.
the
Yeah.
problem with that is Logan Paul's got a championship, and he's defended it twice in 200 days. So if that's the case, you take the title off him that he's already got, and then just allow him to.
Yeah, but do you think they're gonna continue to push him at world level, Logan Paul? Or do you reckon this is a skit?
No, because he's an attraction, isn't he? He's basically like.
He's a big dude, though. Do you reckon he could? Like,
They won't put him. They won't put the big title on him.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be big at world level, but like he's
but he's a big character and a big dude, and
He's
he's
a-
a big. Do you know what I mean? Like,
He's not around long
Still a
enough.
gimmick, innit?
Yeah, he's not around long enough and often enough to put the main title on him. And I know people can say, oh, well, neither was Brock Lesnar, but
is Seth Rollins taking a break after Mania.
he's injured. His knee was fucked.
Put it this way: the way sports going, I could absolutely see Logan Paul be fucking
Yeah.
champion at some point.
Yeah.
It's like all this fucking celebrity YouTube boxing
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
Might not be now, but I could see it happening if he stays in it long enough.
Oh, yeah, if he
I
stays in
could
it long
see it
enough,
happening just
definitely,
for
yeah.
the commercial.
There was
Yeah.
people that were upset that they gave him a US title push.
Yeah.
You know, because like we said about wrestling, is if you haven't come up through the fucking belts and braces traditional pathway of
Yeah.
fighting in front
Yeah.
of 12 people in a town hall, then you're not a proper wrestler.
No.
Yeah.
That's bullshit nowadays.
He's arguably one of the best wrestlers in the world.
He's
And he's had
technically very good.
about 10 matches. But yeah, he's technically very, very good.
Don't he put hours in though at the WWE
Oh,
Performance
yeah,
Center?
yeah.
Like
his own-
he's grafting.
He's got his own ring and stuff in his house and stuff like that. He puts the work in and puts
Yeah.
some massive shift in. But yeah, it's now at a point where they build up to WrestleMania. So from Royal Rumble in January to WrestleMania in beginning of April, there's a massive build. And then from now, really until you get to like June, July time, and when they start building up to the next big one, which is SummerSlam, it starts to lull a little bit. People switch off, but there's still plenty of stuff going on. The Bloodline story still going on, which is really good. But yeah,
How's that still going on without Roman Reigns?
so what they're doing is they're trying to do it where there's been a bit of a Bloodline takeover. So new members of the Bloodline of his real family
Yeah.
are coming in,
Yeah.
and they're going to do a new versus old kind of thing.
So who's head of the table right now?
Solo Sikoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it.
Who's
I read that as well because he said I saw him say that he was going to take control of all decisions when
Yeah,
Roman's
yeah.
not there.
Has The Rock gone? Did he go after Mania?
Yes.
Right, okay.
That was obvious, wasn't
he's off filming a movie, but he's coming back at some point. He's definitely coming back. He'll be back for a few years, I reckon.
They're going back to the crowd though. That's one thing that's unpredictable about wrestling. As much as it's planned, it's pre-planned, it's not real. A crowd can change so much, can't they? Crowd reaction.
Crowd dictates the whole storyline,
Yeah.
Honestly,
really.
mate, if you haven't seen it, look on TikTok and look at the backlash crowd. It's absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. I'll send you.
Send me a link.
I'll send you a video.
Send me a
Yeah, but yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's mad.
But yeah, that Bloodline story will keep running because they're bringing in more members of his original family, of his family.
How many usually?
Oh,
They're just bringing the whole Samoan country in.
tons of them, because they're all related. And that's not, I'm not being thinking. They are all related.
That one reaction, so you said I'm not being thingy. Like no one thought that.
No, but clearly you did because that's what you were
No, but, exactly. No, but sometimes you've got to be careful of the wedding, haven't you? But yeah, there's a lot.
That's staying in.
There's a lot of injuries at the minute, but there's also a lot of fucking renewing of contracts and stuff.
There's loads of Callum Hudson that died about in there.
Loads of them. Loads of them Willy Bollies.
That's not going in.
So what you had a question about Roman Reigns, did you?
My question was because obviously I didn't know he'd taken a bit of a break. My question was because I saw some saying everyone wants Roman Reigns back and all this. I was like, well, where's he gone? What's happening? But I mean, you did say that once he loses his title, he will go
Oh yeah.
off the radar for a little while and take a bit of a break. So I'm assuming that's what's happened.
Roman Reigns is the new John Cena.
Will Roman Reigns now really maybe not come back till next WrestleMania?
I think he'll come back before then.
Can come back like SummerSlam or something like that?
What do you think will happen when he comes back though? Because he's a big player, isn't he? So will he
What
come
they'll
back
do
for the title or?
No.
They'll let this fucking bloodline thing evolve,
Yeah.
right? And then they'll settle it down where they're dominant again in the
And then
wrestling
they'll get
business,
the original bloodline back together.
and then he'll fucking turn up.
Yeah.
Do you know what? And when he does come
be
back, whenever that is,
massive.
I don't want him to like do a run in or come down out the crowd. I want his music to come
Yeah.
on, and he slowly
yeah.
walks down to the ring because he's like, I don't need to sneak up on you. I'll just walk down to the ring.
Yeah.
Do you reckon
Like
it'll be a
that
massive
style.
pop when he comes
Oh
back?
yeah.
No, it'll be big,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Bigger
definitely.
than any pop that's ever happened
What if,
before.
what if
No,
he'll
not-
wait till the Royal Rumble to come back and take like 9 months off?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Imagine that, come in and wins the Royal Rumble.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, could do.
Come down as number 30.
There was talk of him of his leukemia flaring up again, which is why it's taken time off to get healthy again.
Right.
But yeah, everyone's saying they want him back because he brings eyeballs to it. That whole story was fucking brilliant, and it started 3.5 years ago, and everyone got into it, and that's why a lot of people were watching.
I still maintain as well, defending your belt 5-6 times a year instead of 2 times a week made him
yeah.
better.
Yeah, of course it did.
It's
Yeah.
like when he's coming back for a pay-per-view, you're watching that
You're watching
pay-per-view.
it,
yeah.
You're watching it for him and who his who he's going against and the story that they've created. Yeah, really good.
He was the face, or still is the face of wrestling.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Anything else on wrestling before we go to a break?
Nothing from me.
Excellent. Right, we'll see you all in part 2 for more general sports news wrap around the world. Part 2 of our general sports roundup episode. Are we on episode 9?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, we've only got another 3 parts to go, and then we're at the end of series 3.
I know. We need to do a special.
We tend to do 12 episodes and then a golf special.
We need to do a special for the end of series 3.
Well, the good thing is, what I will say, in the last series, we shot three golf-related episodes where a couple of them were scrambles and then one of them was a match play.
I've got an idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
come on.
fucking hell. Good job I'm sat down.
Why don't we do Live as the bonus golf episode at the end?
Can do. We'd have to take all the recording gear down. Talking of recording gear, have you bought anything new for recording?
I have.
What you bought?
I bought a drone.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have.
Sweet.
For them whole flyovers?
Yep.
Love it, mate. Have you
Take
already
that to
got it
live.
yet?
I'm not sure we can take it to live. I'm
Yeah,
done
yeah,
for
that's a
that.
good point, yeah.
As well.
Fucking the drone will crash into Dustin Johnson's helicopter.
It's not arrived yet.
Okay.
It's due to arrive this week.
Does it fly in or does it get posted?
No, Amazon leave it outside the front door so someone
okay,
nicks it.
right, okay, yeah.
So by the time this drops, yeah, I've got it. And it's fucking great.
Predicting the future.
Or if you want to cut it out, it's fucking shit and I've sent it back.
All right, let me know which it is and I'll just dub that bit in.
Take your pick, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
nice, mate. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a drone.
Do you have to get a license? Or is it one of those little mini ones that you can just anyone can fly?
Is it small enough so you don't need a license?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
You think
like,
maybe look into it.
just like
It's
my
got
penis.
60 minutes. It's got
License to thrill.
Don't need a license when it's too
It's
small.
got 60 minutes battery life, just like your dick.
Just like my penis. Yeah. yeah, I resonate a lot with that.
Did you get that from Turkey as well?
What, my penis or
Yeah.
my drone?
with batteries.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to part 2 of our news wrap roundup. We've done golf. We've done wrestling.
Boxing.
We're going to talk a little bit about boxing.
Go on,
There's a
then.
massive fight that is
Come on then.
will have happened
Oh, okay.
by the time this drops. Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk.
When was the last time there was a unification heavyweight bout? Was it in
I think it was Lennox Lewis.
Was that like early 2000s?
Yeah, I think it was 2002.
Wow, 20 years
Lennox
since we last
Lewis.
had a unified heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
It's been a long time coming.
it would have been the Klitschko's, but Vladimir had 3 belts and Vitaly had 1, and
Yeah.
obviously they won't fight each other.
Yep.
So there hasn't been a unified champion since Lennox Lewis.
Yep. And we've had there's loads of rumours floating around online, isn't there? Because obviously this fight that's when we're recording this, it's next week. So by the time you see this, it'll have already happened. But obviously the cut delayed the fight. I heard because obviously the Tyson said it was a really deep cut, and someone was saying last night because he put some pictures out of his training camp. That if it was a really deep cut, you'd still see something on the pictures.
Yeah,
you
and
couldn't
you're not-
see nothing.
no.
So people are now speculating that if he'd have fought 2 months ago, that he'd have tested positive. His piss would have tested positive for something.
He'd have got
and
pumped.
So now they're claiming he's obviously delayed the fight so that he's clean when he gets tested.
By the time you see this,
It
Tyson.
won't surprise me.
By the time you see this, Tyson Fury's pulled out again, and it's now rescheduled for September.
Yeah.
The other thing as well is when people say, "Oh, you get tested positive," instinctively, people that don't really know will say, "Well, fucking Tyson Fury looks like shit. What do you mean he'll get tested?" It won't be taking steroids.
No.
He'll be taking shit like EPO, which like it massively increases the oxygen to your blood, so your stamina just goes through the roof.
Yeah.
So like you can box for 18 rounds or whatever, no problem, and not gas.
So I've seen Tyson Fury's images, like you have on social media. I think, strangely enough, he's lost too much weight.
Think he'll go in too light?
Yeah, I think he'll go in very light
You see-
for him.
You see, Joshua went in too light against Usyk, and Usyk was technically better than him and outclassed him.
Yeah.
So I agree. The best method for Tyson should have been to go in very heavy and lean on him
Yeah.
and make it a fucking slugfest.
If Tyson Fury goes in what he normally goes in at, I think his last fight against Ngannou, he went in 277 pounds, so like 1911. If he went in around 18 and a half, 19 stone, he could physically bully Usyk, because Usyk's just a blown up cruiserweight, and if Tyson Fury puts weight on him, he's winning the fight
So
comfortably.
why do you think then Tyson's going all out to go in as like, he might go in as light as possible at like 16, 10, 17 stone?
I think he wants to prove he's a good boxer
Right.
and outbox Usyk. People will say, oh, he's going to box circles around Fury. I think he will. I don't think it'll be an entertaining fight. I think it'll be boring. I think it'll go to points. But
My prediction for the fight is Usyk on points probably by 3-4 rounds.
yeah, I could probably see that.
I think Tyson will struggle. I know obviously it was completely different, but against Ngannou, he looked like he was really struggling with
He
that.
didn't train for that fight,
No.
did
And I
he?
know he didn't train properly and all that stuff because it was a bit of a gimmick, and he went in there thinking, do you know what? He's not a boxer. I'm
He
going to
nearly
fucking...
got knocked out.
But
I
he
still
nearly
think
got
he lost
knocked
that
out.
fight.
Yeah, I know you do.
I
I know.
genuinely think he lost that fight.
But like Eddie Hearn said, Joshua showed the real gulf of someone who's never boxed going
Yeah.
into top level professional boxing.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely demolished
I've never
him.
seen a knockout heavyweight like that where he wrapped his knees under his body.
He crumbled,
Folded,
he
didn't he?
crumbled
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a garden
It was
chair.
brilliant.
What a shot!
Yeah.
That's what I watch boxing for, though, is that killer
The
blow.
knockouts.
That's what's
Yeah.
heavyweights boxing about.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't get at fucking bantamweight, and because they're too light. Heavyweight boxing, anything can happen.
There's a great thing coming up. I think it's the beginning of June. There's a 5-on-5. So it's Frank Warren's picked 5 fighters against Eddie Hearn's 5 fighters at different weight limits. And one of the fights is Deontay Wilder against that big Chinese guy.
Oh, he's
Chinese-
massive, isn't he?
Yeah. that'll be a good
that'd
fight,
Be a
that.
great fight.
Because that Chinese guy is a big dude, but he's
Yeah.
he's quite technical as well.
Yeah, he's got a great punch on him.
Yeah,
Deontay Wilder's got breadsticks as fucking legs, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's so skinny on the bottom.
He's got one punch, Wilder.
The
Yeah.
problem with that is it's taken that thingy guy from Saudi Arabia to put all the money together to say, Frank Warren, you work with Eddie Hearn, and we're going to put all this money into it. It's taken that guy to make them work together.
Yeah, but should I tell you how this works? So if I go to you, will you go edit that podcast at Christians? You go, yeah, I'll get round to it. I will do it. I'll do it. If I said to you, I'll give you 50 grand to go around to Christians and edit that podcast, you'd go straight round. And that's exactly what this Saudi guy's done.
Well, I won't know where he lives.
He's got unlimited wealth.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So, like, if all of a sudden I don't want to work with you, if someone said, I'll give you 100 grand to work with Bullets, I'll work with you. Do you know what I mean? Money talks.
That's why
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so skint, because I'm having to pay you to work with Bullets.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Have you ever paid me for anything?
No.
Guys, welcome back to the final part of Series 3, Episode 9, our general roundup. But Christian, you've got something to send us off into the abyss.
We're going to do some Who Am I? Premier League Who Am I? So I'm going to give you a bit of a spiel,
Yeah.
and you need to guess which Premier League footballer this is. So, the first one. I played just 27 Premier League games.
Joel Quanta.
All amazing. All of them for Chelsea, after arriving as one of the first signings of the Roman Abramovich era. I'll see if you can get it at that, because I'll keep going.
Matthias Kesman.
You'll both get one guess, one logical guess, and then I'll keep going.
Was
So
that
you
not-
got Matthias? Yeah,
was that
Matthias
not-
Kesman's fine.
Kaziragi.
No.
Kaziragi.
I had the best years of my career playing in Italy
Oh, I know it now.
with Fiorentina,
I know it.
Inter Milan, and
I know it.
Juventus. All former clubs of mine.
Adrian Mutu.
Adrian Mutu.
Well done.
Got done for cocaine.
You did
Did he?
yeah.
Yeah, he did. Got banned.
Can we just say, talking of cocaine, there are loads of footballers that have massive cocaine problems, right?
Yeah.
And they've been billed in the past as people having injury problems, and they've had massive cocaine addictions. And I'll give you 2 examples.
Go on.
Andy Carroll, always injured,
Yeah.
had a massive cocaine addiction. The club really helped him. And Jack Wilshere, massive cocaine
Yeah.
head. Was always injured, but was having cocaine problems.
Paul Merson was a cokehead and he wasn't injured all the time.
Yeah, and when later life, when they've retired and like they're older and they'll tell the story on ITV to fucking, I don't know, Ellen
Piers
DeGeneres,
Morgan.
you watch out for Andy Carroll and Jack Wilshere. I'm calling it here now. Always mysteriously injured.
Is this just like a hunch of yours then, or do you
No,
actually know?
it's theories of people, but when they have a lot of substance
Yeah,
abuse.
fair enough.
Do you know what? Someone's addicted to laughing gas. Premier League players addicted to
Oh,
laughing gas.
really?
Yeah, they've not been named.
Or was it Doink?
Yeah, dink.
Okay, next one, lads. I made most of my Premier League appearances for Stoke City. I left Stoke for West Ham in 2017, but ended up moving to Chinese side Shanghai. I've been scoring in both the Champions League and Serie A for my current side this season.
Marko
Who am I?
Arnautovic.
Got it in one.
Good shout.
Speaking of cocaine, baby reindeer.
What is all this Bay Reindeer shit?
Yeah, what is this?
Fucking weird is what it is.
What is it? Because I've heard
True story.
Is it? Oh, I don't know. Was she on Piers Morgan the other day?
This is something to do with Piers Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she was on Piers Morgan the
Yeah.
other day doing an interview. She's a fucking loony bin.
Yeah.
An absolute nut job. But yeah, baby reindeer is weird.
It's
is
on
it?
Netflix.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
a
on
film?
Netflix.
Is it a film? or
No
is it-
series.
Oh, right.
True crime.
True story.
Is there a crime?
Yeah.
True crime then.
Well, no, 'cause it's not really a crime thing. It's
Has she been convicted? Like the Tiger King.
I've never seen it.
You've never
Oh,
seen Tiger,
Tiger
King?
King was class.
That was
No.
Lockdown 101. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That and Making a Murderer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of them. They're good.
Unbelievable.
Them.
They were both, yeah,
Unbelievable.
both good shows.
Who's next?
So, next one. I started my career at Chelsea, but only made 2 Premier League appearances for them in my 7 years at the club. I ended
7 years.
I
Sounds like
ended up
Stuart
playing more than 200 Premier League games, scoring 20 goals, predominantly from left back. I left the Premier League in 2021 and joined Turkish side Galatasaray.
Ashley Cole.
Who am I? Bertrand. I don't know the answer to this one, so I'm guessing.
2 appearances for Chelsea and what?
I know the answer now. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because you just looked at it.
I have, yeah.
So 2 appearances for Chelsea and then
2 appearances for Chelsea in 7 years, and then he left and played over 200 games from left back.
and
And
now
left
plays
in-
for Galatasaray.
Yeah, left in 2021.
Oh, is it that fucking Baba Rahman or someone?
No. Good guess, though. Baby Rexer.
Is it Hassim Rahman?
Oh, is it?
He used to play... The team he went to, and you'll know him best for, is Crystal Palace.
Did he just play for Chelsea?
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher.
No. Left back.
Oh, you didn't say, did you?
I did.
Rob Jones.
Fuck's sake. Patrick Van Aanholt.
Patrick Van Aanholt.
No, Van Aanholt. Van
Aanholt.
Van Aanholt's his twin brother.
All right, last one. I scored 26 goals in the Premier League between 2 teams. My last Premier League goal came in 2020, and I am now playing in League One. I scored a memorable 2 goals in a 3-3 draw with Liverpool on the penultimate day of the 2013-14 season.
Neil Mellor.
No. Played for Palace and Newcastle.
And now he's in League One. Is it a he or a she?
Checked you off
To
there.
them,
Does he have glasses?
no.
Edgar Davids.
No. This is
Crystal
to his
Palace and
shambles.
Newcastle. Fuck knows.
Dwight Gale.
Is he still
Dwight Gale
playing?
still playing?
He's in like League One.
Well, yeah, no.
He's not in League One. He's in like League One.
yeah.
Is he still playing? Do one more, because that was silly, that one.
You
Why? 'Cause you didn't get that one. That was stupid, that one. I'm not playing
You're
this
both
anymore
silly.
until I get it.
I am one of 2 Venezuelan players to play in the Premier League.
Valencia.
I scored 11 goals in my most prolific Premier League season. I left the Premier League in 2022 and have since played in Argentina and Mexico.
Chicharito.
He's Mexican.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure you'll get this. He played for Everton.
We're not going to get this. Fucking Venezuelan. We're not going to get this.
Striker for Everton.
Enner Valencia.
No.
I just said that.
I thought you said Antonio Valencia.
No, I just said Valencia.
Yeah.
I hedged my,
Someone
hedged my bets.
Valencia.
Hedged my bets.
CF Valencia.
We don't know anyone Venezuelan. Do we?
And Dave Venezuelan, opposite.
Yeah, Dave is, yeah.
Dave, yeah.
Solomon Rondon.
Solomon Rondon, is he Venezuelan?
Yeah.
I thought he was Colombian.
I thought it was
We
Swedish.
fought wrong, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Right?
Right, boys.
Right.
That is
You
it.
were shit at that.
We,
Sound like Gary
Jelly
Neville.
beans. Get the jelly beans back
Wow,
out.
fucking shit
Should
at
have
that.
done that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, shit at that. Anyone, like I said, I'm a football snob, mate. So anyone other than Frank Lampard or John Terry, I've never heard of them. So on that note, boys, this is
It's
it.
a wrap.
It's in the box. By the time we come back, there'll have been lots of things that have
By the
happened.
time we come back, it'll be Christmas, and then we will say we're back.
PGA Championship will have been done.
Yeah.
Fusikori will hopefully be done.
Premier League season will be done.
Yeah, FA
I
Cup.
also said Fusikori.
Fusikori.
Instead of Usyk and Fury.
Fusikori. Maybe they will fuse together and become that.
Maybe
Yeah,
that, yeah. All right, boys. See you later.
See you next
Thanks.
time. Bye.
Bye.